Welcome back to another fantastic property tour, Rankin family. Today, we are located in Ormond Beach, Florida, taking a look at another gorgeous luxury home. And this time we have a model home that's for sale by ICI Homes. Now, starting on the outside, family, we do have that stucco exterior. You have a tile roof, you have a long driveway leading you to the motor court. You have a 2-car garage to the right, and then the additional 2-car garage right here to the left. Now, at the time of this recording, the model is for sale for just over $2.8 million and no lease back required. So that's always a plus. As we continue here, you have that sleek covered front porch here. You see the clean architectural lines. Right when you get in here, you have this massive pivot door here, creating that statement that we talk about so often. Perfect, but without further ado, let's get you inside. Okay. So right when you walk in, you have this grand foyer, tray ceilings with the crown molding, beautiful light fixture here, and I love to see it. Now, before we continue, as always, let's turn you around so you can see the front door from the inside. Beautiful. So right here, you have your open study. Love the texture on the wall here. You got the grids inside the windows, and then of course, the coffered ceiling. Outstanding. Now you have tall baseboards as well, and beautiful finishes. Now you are going to have the ceramic wood-like tile in here, extremely durable, looks wonderful, especially in person. Now, as we continue, look at the formal dining. So you have the 2-tiered chandelier right above your dining table. Beautiful ceiling here. Look at that design. First time we've seen that on this channel, and I love it. Okay, so right over here, love the wine closet, glass enclosed, really just a staple for this dining room. You have a pass-through leading you to the kitchen, and then of course, your wet bar here. So you got glass panes in the cabinet fronts. Let's open up this wine closet for you. Impressive. Now, as we always do, let's go ahead and walk in through the foyer and continue. Now, I'll make sure to show you right here to the left before we continue, because as always, we like to work our way around the perimeter, right? So that way we don't miss a thing, and I feel like it flows pretty well. Got your coat closet here, and then your powder room. Beautiful cabinetry, quartz counters. Look at that gorgeous mirror frame there. You see the accent lighting too. Okay, now we can get you to the great room. Beautiful. Now look at the vaulted ceilings with the trusses, family. That extends from the great room all the way to the kitchen. You have your massive sliding doors, have that indoor-outdoor feel. Wait till we get out there a little bit later on. You definitely don't want to miss it. Now it is extremely open and roomy. That's one thing that's great, especially about this Monaco, is because of the airy feeling that you get once you head inside of here. Now, I understand sometimes the video may not do it justice, but I try my absolute best to make it feel like you're in here with me. Now, as we continue, look at this. You have this massive island here. You see the bar area, perfect for hosting and entertaining. You got pop-up outlets here. And it just flows extremely well. Now you got your Thermador wine fridge, as you can see. Got counter space and a ton of cabinets. Now we are certainly going to take our time in here. I'll open up some of these drawers and cabinets for you so you can see. You got the soft close mechanism. And then you see the glass panes in the cabinet fronts for our stack cabinets right above. They also included the cabinet crowns. You have a massive Thermador refrigerator here. Now the good thing is they did add the pop filler here. You see that you have that seamless vent hood right there. Looks like cabinet doors on there. So aesthetically pleasing. You have a Thermador range, 6 burners with the griddle, of course. Plenty of counter space on the right side. And then even over here. So you have your built-in microwave there. Stainless steel dishwasher. Thermador as well. And then even on this side, you see the two-tone cabinetry. So the fact that this is a model home and you can move in within 30 days, wow, you don't see that often. Okay, now the hidden pantry. Look at that. So you can always extend the shelving to the ceiling if you need to, but you have an abundance of space. Okay, so let's continue right here and then we'll work our way back around. Right here to the left, you have your HVAC. Let's see the first bedroom. Okay, so you are going to have the separate closet and bathroom. You have a queen bed, the 2 nightstands, and of course, your sitting area right here. Got the tall baseboards again. And depending on how you stage it, it's going to determine the amount of room that you have. So just keep that in mind as we walk through the property. Now here's your ensuite. You got the tub shower combo, unique vanity. Now you can really see that this was a showcase model because they definitely dressed it to the nines. Now there's another Monaco that is for sale, a little bit more than this one, but I had to get you in here. I think you may find the value. Okay, so as we continue down the hall, you can imagine this coming in from your garage. You got your mud room here. And then you have your utility room on the left side. So you have your built-in sink, quartz counters. You have the same style cabinetry that we've been seeing, so the continuity is present. And then of course, with the cabinet crowns, you have a window right here, and then your steamer. Okay, so this will be your first 2-car garage. Really wanted to get you out here so you can see. You have epoxy flooring, you have windows out there, so you can open this up and head right there to the motor court with ease. So imagine walking in from a long day, head into your beautiful kitchen here. What an incredible view. Okay, so now before we continue, I'll show you your breakfast nook, or some folks like to call it an informal dining room. You have your crown molding right up there. Look at that, you have your bar area. So they already have the coffee system set up, your Keurig. And then the abundance of windows. You can see that pull back there. We'll get there in just a moment. Let me not get ahead of myself, right? Outstanding. Okay. So remember, you had that guest suite coming in from that 2-car garage. So we'll see the 2 additional bedrooms here. Now you have your shared bathroom right over here. This is a full bath. Sliding glass door. The hexagon tile for your shower surround. And the neat touch is they added that shower floor right up here on the ceiling. Pretty cool feature. Okay, so the next bedroom here. So you can imagine the queen bed here, the two nightstands. You see they have it more of a sitting area if you want to hang out here, read a good book, but really the possibilities are endless. And it's always nice to see the furniture inside of the rooms, right? So you can gauge how much space that you really get. Can you fit the queen bed in here? Depending on how you position some of the nightstands and things like that. And here's your closet. Got another storage closet here before you head to the next bedroom. And here is our third bedroom. Okay, so again, that is a queen bed. You have your nightstand on the right side, a lamp over there to the left, but depending if you need two nightstands, you can go ahead and fit that comfortably. You got your dresser over here and your walk-in closet. So the good thing is, I mean, you're not too far away from the beach, so that's great. If you love a nice round of golf, you can have fun inside of the community. In fact, as we were driving, there was probably 10 to 15 golf carts that were heading there. But then again, today is Friday. Okay, so hopefully I'm being as thorough as possible for you, family. We just have to get you right over here to the primary suite. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. I really can't wait to see that. Now, again, the experience, right? The double doors here, tray ceilings right above, the bathroom to the left, but we are going to the right to see the bedroom first. Okay, so in here you have the vaulted ceilings again, the exposed beam, you see the wood clad, and then the massive windows overlooking the backyard. Incredible. You see the extension for your golf course right there. Got that view of the lake with the fountain feature. Incredible. Perfect. So of course that is a king size bed. You have your two nightstands and then your sitting area right here to the left. You have a pass through right here. I'll show you a quick sneak peek. That'll bring you right out there. So the good thing is you do have the his and hers closets. I know folks are huge fans of that. Got your built-in shelving right here. Have some drawers in here too. So for all of the accessories, of course. And this one. Look at that. So you have the onyx countertops. You see how it is backlit. Got some drawers right there so you can sit down here to assist you with putting on your shoes. Got tons of shelving. And then of course for your collection, you have the glass panes and the cabinet fronts. And look at the way that onyx feature looks. Incredible. I've seen an onyx backlit wall one time and It was drop dead gorgeous, I'll tell you that. Okay, so look at this, a lot going on, and I'm excited to tackle this together. Now, again, the glass panes in the cabinet fronts, tray ceilings, crown molding, beautiful light fixture. Look at how incredible this is. Now, you have a cosmetic area straight ahead. Believe it or not, those are quartz counters. Really unique feature, but it complements the cabinetry extremely well. Now, straight ahead, zero threshold. You have your wet room here. Look how spacious this is. So depending if you are a huge fan of wet rooms, that's going to determine how you feel about this. You got your shower niches and then an oversized one right here. Shower wand, rain shower head too. And let's stand on this side. Perfection. Now, when all else fails, look how cool this is. Now, it is extremely versatile, right? I love how they staged it as an exercise room here. So you pull into the garage right there to the left. I'll show you that in just a moment. And you only need to walk a few steps to start your workout. And then here is your other 2-car garage. So again, the epoxy flooring, as well as the windows in here. And then you have your HVAC. And then you got a nice little window here looking into the wet room, right? You never know when that may come in handy. Perfect. And then, of course, your water closet straight ahead. So it looks like that about covered the entire property, family. Again, before we head out to the backyard, please let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. So now, another thing is you can open up these sliding doors all the way and have that transition that we absolutely love. Okay, so I'll go ahead and open it up for us now. Now, that is that quick access door to the primary bedroom. Look how spacious the covered lanai is here. I love the way it extends straight back there. Massive pool. You see the golf carts back there. Having a fantastic time on this beautiful Friday. Perfect for hosting and entertaining. And look at this. So you can take your family from the great room right back out here over there to the outdoor kitchen. Now the stucco continues back here. As you can see, you see the incredible lake, the golf course. I'll tell you, one lucky owner, whoever buys this property. Now, as we continue here, look at the space of this extension here. You can see, or at least vision, your family hanging out, having a great time, even along this bar area, depending on the weather this day. And look at that. You have a farmhouse sink, your beverage fridge, outdoor grill, and then, of course, the plethora of natural light. Got your ice maker right down here. And then imagine this incredible view. Lovely. And then I'll get you right over here so you can see the lake a little bit better. Look at all the mature trees here, extremely private, and it feels like an oasis. And not only that, of course, you have this massive pool, but you have that little sitting area. You can hang out, you know, splash your feet inside of the water, or if you want to head to the spa, you can certainly do that. But other than that, family, that was another beautiful luxury home tour. All right, Rankin family, that was it for this beautiful luxury home right here in Ormond Beach, Florida. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this stunning property. Is this something you can see yourself living in? Would you make any changes? If so, let me know in the comments below. If you want more information about this home or any home we showcase, reach out to the information in the description. consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss a tour every single week. And I'll see you folks on the next property tour. Welcome back to another fantastic property tour, Rankin family. Today, we are located in St. Augustine, Florida, taking a look at another gorgeous luxury home. And this time we have a model by ICI Homes. Now, starting on the outside, family, we do have the board and batten lap siding along with the brick combination, giving it that coastal look. Now, it is lushly landscaped, and I know I get comments about this to this day as far as where is the driveway. And when they sell this off, they will construct the driveway, so you don't have to worry about that. But you can imagine it leading you right here to the motor court. You have plenty of parking available. Right here to the right, you have a 2-car garage, and then your additional 2-car garage is right here to the left. Lovely. Now, as we continue here, you see the lap siding and the brick continues. You have a generous sized covered front porch. You have the transom window with the double front doors leading you inside. Beautiful. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get you inside. Okay. So right when you walk in, you see the soaring ceilings in the foyer. Beautiful light fixture here. You have 14-foot ceilings here. And then in the dining room, you have 12-foot ceilings. So we'll see that in just a moment. Let's go ahead and turn your attention to the front door from the inside. Beautiful. So now look at the spacious dining room. You have the candle style light fixture right above the dining table, coffered ceilings here, and an abundance of natural light entering. Generously sized, love to see it. You can imagine hosting Thanksgiving dinner here. Now, you have this pass through here leading you to the kitchen, but more importantly, look at the wine display. Incredible, double-sided so you can see it as you're walking through to the kitchen as well as entering in for the first time. And I'll show you it from the side. Beautiful. Now, as always, let's work our way around the perimeter so that way you can see every nook and cranny. Now you have a huge study here. Straight ahead, that door is leading you to your first 2-car garage. They are using it as a conference room, so I'll let that be for the moment. But you have an abundance of windows here, that coffered ceiling again. And look how spacious it is. Perfect. Now, more importantly, look at the floor to ceiling window here, looking into the foyer. Really neat touch. And not a bad feature to have in your home. Now you have a powder room here. You have the brushed nickel hardware. You see that wallpaper complementing this vanity too. Beautiful. But what I'm really excited about you seeing is the kitchen in the great room. Let's do a full pan and then we'll continue. Awesome. So extremely open and spacious. You see the vaulted ceilings extends from the great room to the kitchen. You have the wagon wheel candle style chandelier there. You have a linear fireplace, floor to ceiling. And look at that, really neat touch as far as the bar area is concerned. You have the glass panes in the cabinet front. And of course, that wine fridge. You have Calicotta quartz, and that'll extend inside of the kitchen, and we'll see that a little bit later on. Let's go ahead and open up some of these drawers for you. Plenty of space, soft close mechanism. Love to see it. Now, before we get to the kitchen, I want to show you the primary suite first. Now you have the double doors leading you to this incredible experience. You have the tray ceilings. You see the accent right above there. That'll extend inside of the bedroom. And look at this. Outstanding. Now, again, the soaring ceiling theme continues. You have the tray with the accent ceiling. Straight ahead, you have a quick access door getting you to the backyard oasis and the covered lanai. We'll see that at the end of the tour, so make sure you stay tuned. And I'll go ahead and do a full pan. So quite frankly, you don't even need to have the lights on with the amount of sunlight entering inside of this room. And that's certainly good to see. You can imagine waking up on a Saturday morning, opening up some of these drapes, and then getting that sunlight that folks are really looking for, especially here in 2026. So that is a king size bed. You have your 2 nightstands, but look at the space that you have on both sides. So gosh, you have a ton of breathing room, and then you have that sitting area, perfect for reading that book and relaxing. Now, in addition to that, you are going to have his and hers closets. We'll start right here on the left and continue. I'll open up some of these drawers for you as well. I understand some folks may not care about that as much. You really just want to see the floor plan, but others do. So I like to slow it down and show you everything that we possibly can. All right, so you have his closet right here. Both of them are extremely spacious. Good to see that. So you can add all of your accessories here, your ties, your shoe collection, and you still have room to spare. Okay, now taking a look at the primary bath. Look at this. Incredible. So you'll notice the built-in speakers throughout the home. You have a dual entry walk-in shower, extremely roomy. We'll get to that in just a second. Water closet right over here to the left. But look at the custom shaker style cabinetry. Look at the way the sconces and the mirror frame and some of the fixtures complements or at least matches the counters here. Perfect. Those subtle veins in the countertops. Incredible. Now you have your freestanding tub here. You have 0 threshold on both sides. And look at this. So they did include the shower bench. I know my viewers love that. You have dual shower heads, and look at this. Incredible rain shower head here. Lovely. And then you see the upper windows bringing in some sunlight too. So each room, you're going to get that, which is good to see. Okay. So this brings you right back out to the great room. I'll show you the kitchen in just a second. The cool thing is, on the left side of the fireplace, you have a recessed area, perfect for some decor too. So you'll see that once we head to the kitchen and you'll get a better view. Now, heading here, again, a candle style wagon wheel chandelier right above your dual islands here. You have a waterfall edge on this side, and then your sink in this island. Perfect. So you have so much room to entertain and host. Love to see it. You can have the sliding doors opened, have that indoor outdoor living, and an easy transition. Now look at this. Look at the width here. So you can fit, gosh, 5, 10 people in here comfortably, helping you prepare a meal. Good to see that. You have the sleek vent hood right above, your monogram cooktop, 6 burners and a griddle. You have your stainless steel dishwasher on this side, and I'll show you the view that you would have. Lovely. Now let's go ahead and open up some of these drawers. So you have a trash drawer on this side. Huge drawer here. And a monogram dishwasher. So an abundance of storage. Love to see it. Now, of course, it is a model. A lot of these things are upgrades. So just keep that in mind too. You have your built-in microwave as well as your oven here. And then as always, let's take a look at the refrigerator. Outstanding. You have some more cabinetry right above the refrigerator too. And look at this. So you have your pull-out drawers here. Wonderful. Now, again, let's work our way around the perimeter of the property. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments so far. We still have quite a bit to cover. Now we'll continue to the first bedroom. You have 2 bedrooms on this side. Go ahead and show you this first. You got a separate closet and bathroom. This is a queen bed. You have your 2 nightstands and your dresser, and you still have some walk room. So you got your walk-in closet here. And I already know what you're thinking as far as the wire racks are concerned. Good thing is you can easily swap those out. Now you have a pocket door here, and it looks like this is going to head out to the covered lanai. I'll show you that right now so that way you can understand. Yep, it'll bring you right out there. So this is going to be more of that shared bathroom. Got open shelving here. Beautiful vanity. And look at the way the counters complements the shower surround here. So you can say this is more of like that pool bath, right? You get out of the pool, you don't have to walk throughout the home to get to the shower. You can access that door right there with ease. Okay. So next bedroom here. So you still have a decent amount of room, as you can see. You're gonna have the separate walk-in closet again. And let's take a look at the bathroom. So you got the walk-in shower right here. And then here you have the quartz, the custom cabinetry, and that brushed nickel. Lovely. So we'll be in Florida for about a week or so. So if there's any properties that you have been looking at online that have caught your eye, but you haven't got to see inside, go ahead and drop that down in the comments below. We'll see about getting you inside. Right over here, you have your walk-in pantry, plenty of shelving here. And then over here to the right, you have your HVAC. So this will be your fourth bedroom here. So besides the primary bedroom, this is one of the larger rooms here. Look at that neat light fixture here. You have a recessed light in there. Little accents right above the beds. So you have two twin beds in here, but you can comfortably fit a king. So if you wanted to use this as the guest suite, you certainly could without any challenges. Remember, you have that second two-car garage. We'll get to that in just a second. Here is going to be a tub shower combo, but still that beautiful vanity as well. And then your separate closet. So hopefully the wire racks don't get too much flack in the comments. All right. So now heading to the utility room. Outstanding. You have your built-in sink here. Look at the built-ins in general. You got a folding counter right above your washer and dryer there. Plenty of cabinetry. You got open shelving as well. And then of course you got your rod here to hang your clothes. Open this up for you. So a generous amount of storage you get. Soft close too. Perfect. Okay, so this will essentially be your drop zone here. You can customize this to your liking. You prefer to maybe have a full mud room. There's some interesting ideas that you can certainly get. And then here is your two-car garage. So plenty of space. The good thing is you have windows in here. So if you are working in here, you don't have to worry about sunlight whatsoever. Okay, so that about covers the entire inside of the property, family. Let's do one more full pan and get you to the backyard. So one last time, if you haven't let me know your thoughts in the comments, please do. As always, I encourage you to do so. Now, these are 10-foot sliding doors here. So plenty of room here. Let's go ahead and open this up for you. So imagine you can open that completely up. I'll show you that now. You see how that extends all the way over here. And then even on this side. And I really just want you to see the full scope and how easy it is to transition. Okay, so getting you to the covered lanai, family. This is paradise. So remember, you have that quick access door right there to get you into that pool bath. You have the wood soffit back here that extends over there to your outdoor kitchen. Plenty of space to host and entertain. You got your speakers back here too. Wow, what an oasis. So you got turf over there to the right. You got the pool and spa. Look at that. You see that infinity edge. You got your sunken sitting area as well, perfect for entertaining. And then look at the outdoor kitchen. So back here you have the waterfall edge, stainless steel vent hood, as well as your outdoor grill. Got your beverage fridge too. And then of course the sink. Let's go ahead and open this up for you. This is where you want to spend your time at, right? Now, I love the fact that the pool wraps around here. You have your fountain feature, so you can imagine enjoying great conversations here or just relaxing in general. And then of course it's an easy transition to get you to the pool right there. And look at that incredible indoor outdoor living. When I talk about that throughout the video, that is exactly what I'm talking about. And of course, let's get you around here. So you can sit by the fire depending on the day. You can sunbathe without any issues. And then of course, look at the size back here. Incredible. But other than that, family, that was another beautiful luxury home tour. All right, Rankin family, that was it for this beautiful luxury home right here in St. Augustine, Florida. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this beautiful model. Is this something you can see yourself living in? Would you make any changes? If so, let me know in the comments below. If you want more information about this home or any home we showcase, reach out to the information in the description. Consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss a tour every single week. And I'll see you folks on the next property tour.